Okay, we're rolling. It's only about 8:30 in the morning, but I really feel compelled to make this video as brief as possible and as soon as possible because I just had one lady, a member of the Sunday morning ladies jogging club, who one of the members deliberately woke me up this morning by opening the door and ding, ding, dinging that thing as loud as possible. There was no need for that. There's no call for that. No need to be rude. It's going to wake up anyway as soon as anyway. So one of the joggers, actually the jogger that ran up, didn't drive up. I saw her when I was coming back from 7-Eleven. I saw her get a cup of Starbucks ice water. She apparently poured some of it into her portable reusable canister and then brought me the other half, something like that right down there, and telling me to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. See, I swear to God, the next person that tells me to stay hydrated, I might just slap the ever-living snot out your face. You freaking idiots. I've told hundreds of you. I've told you on my videos, I can't stay hydrated, you morons. That's one of the reasons I'm having success with my edema after, it's been now 7 months ago since when I went in the hospital. That's when the edema started popping up from lack of mobility and due to physical injuries. Oh my God. Somebody's crossing and right after the woman insists on giving me another piece of trash, because that's what I told her all I would do was use that water to rinse the salt off I've already washed my hands and face this morning. And then a car stops and they yell at me instead of being polite and pulling up. I swear some of you people were born in a barn, honestly. And I'm sorry, what? Change for $1. Change or $1. You're asking for money? For $1. You're asking for money for a one-armed guy in a wheelchair. Okay, I'm going to continue my video here. I'm being hit upon by... It's okay. Most people don't realize I only have one arm. They think I'm a real healthy guy who just uses this wheelchair as a prop. Let me get back, because that already took up a minute of my time from somebody going out of their way to mooch money or a cigarette or something. Please stop pushing all sorts of... I've mentioned it in several videos. I tell everybody around me. As a matter of fact, when I got sick night before, or from the Vienna sausage, it was such a kind gift from the First United Methodist Church, Pflugerville. I had to dehydrate for what would be a total of about 14 hours to be sure I did not have another blowout, as in diarrhea, explosive diarrhea. And the lady who just stopped and was yelling out of her vehicle, kind of rudely, there's a parking spot right there. You can pull up right there and speak to me in a normal tone of voice instead of yelling at me and letting everybody around the whole area know that you're being generous to the old guy in the wheelchair. And she also asked me if I wanted something to eat. Anybody who's gotten to know me around here at all, I don't eat in the mornings. I have not eaten breakfast almost ever, never ever. When I was 8 years old, I beat the crap out of a 10-year-old boy named Alexi on Channel 3, Bryan, Texas, on a concrete floor that was covered with green army blankets. There was no padding, and we actually got 3 knockdowns apiece. And every time my head hit that pavement, hit that concrete, that's when the blunt force trauma started glaucoma. Since age 8, I don't eat breakfast. I have no appetite because of the glaucoma, because of the eye pressure in the morning. And stop telling me. I come from a family of professional athletes who studied hydration closely. And I'm going to repeat one more time here because I'm already going almost 6 minutes. Americans are the most overhydrated people on this planet. You people piss away more money on fancy drinks and stuff like that than any civilization on this planet. And you're constantly annoying me by trying to push me. Yesterday, they were mounting up once again, all the Starbucks icy drink containers around me, which I then have to haul off to the trash. That's one thing you don't consider when you're doing that. And I just don't and cannot and must constantly stay dehydrated. I'm being spied upon and by a schizophrenic meth head who's off at a distance. Let's go ahead and just show her to you. See, that's what's happening right here is I'm being attacked and annoyed and somebody on my periphery making all kind of vulgar symbols and annoying me and trying to get my attention while I'm making a video. Because, yeah, you're not going to apologize. Okay. So, stop trying to get me to hydrate to your level. I swear to God, some of you people just don't get it. I'm going to finish up here at 7 minutes. I have edema. I must stay dehydrated. I control all intake of liquids and food. And I swear to God, absolutely no more junk food from you people that believe that those energy bars and stuff like that and those 0-calorie drinks that are full of artificial, known, toxic, artificial sweeteners and crap like that. And all this food that y'all try to give me that's full of just the most toxic vegetable oils on this planet, and constantly trying to get me to hydrate when, because you're concerned and all this kind of stuff. I know what dehydration is. Look at my lips. I'm 70 years old. Do you see any extreme wrinkling like you do on a typical artiste, actor? You see any dryness? You see this? Moisture. Stop trying to force garbage food on me. Starbucks is fine, but stop trying to force water on me that I have to then sit here and eventually use to just wash the salt off my body. The things I need most of all is liquids when I want them, food when I need them and want them, a food that I can eat, and I need plenty of sodium chloride all day long, something that you people try to avoid because, number one, you're not biochemists. You know absolutely nothing about food chemistry. Some of y'all eat the most toxic diets imaginable because you're vegans or you're some other kind of a sick, psychotic ideology that has no scientific basis whatsoever. Veganism has proven scientifically to be like the worst thing for people, and especially for pregnant mothers and for their offspring. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're just retarded. I don't know if I really want to have a conversation with you. Unless you're willing to learn. It's almost 9 minutes now. Stop trying to force unnecessary amounts of liquids on me. And please, really, I can't stay hydrated to your desires. Being hydrated to your desire would mean amputation for me, okay? And or possibly death. Let me control me. Let me do me. You do you, okay? And try to pay attention. Yeah, please, I'm just looking around to make sure that schizo is gone. Later.